All right, man. Detroit Free Press reporter searching Matthew Stafford gets denied an interview. We all know that it was Carlos Monarraz, whatever his damn name is. He is known as one of the biggest Detroit Lion haters that there's ever been. Okay. Um, well, let's get to it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist for more videos like this. And like I said, me and Wild Pride Nation was talking about. It's not like, to me, it wasn't a big deal, especially when you figure out, who was the guy that didn't get the interview. Everybody know Carlos Moran or how you pronounce his last name. No disrespect. Everybody know him as one of the biggest Lion haters out there. But at the end of the day, some people would categorize me as the same as him, and that's fine. But I'm just a realist, though. Maybe he's just a realist, but he goes out his way. In a lot of people's opinion, he goes out his way to hate on the Lions. I don't go out my way to hate. I have my opinion. I stand behind my opinion. Or if I say something that's not facts, I go in there and I tell y'all, okay, that I was wrong here. Or somebody was like to show me that the Ben Simmons the Kate Cunningham thing about he was frustrated with being with the Pistons front. He was frustrated with the Pistons front office because the ankle injury was fake. I took it down. So, like I said before, I mean, it's hard to categorize me and him together, but some people just see it as we're not with the Lions, you hating on the Lions, and that's how they look at it. But I just be honest. I'm an honest opinion. I'm not being negative. I'm just telling the entire truth, and the truth is that they ain't been that good, and I got to tell it how it is. But Too Short said I got to keep it real. You got to keep it real, man. If y'all don't like that real shit, like I said, it's a whole bunch of channels that's gonna stroke y'all, who gonna stroke y'all gently, who gonna be nice and gentle with y'all, and they gonna be nice and patient with y'all, and they gonna tell you that things getting better, even if they don't believe that things are getting better. And that's just how they rocking and how they rolling. I'm gonna tell y'all what it is, and ultimately, when y'all need to start going down the fourth field spending money. All right, but Matthew Stafford declined an interview with a reporter who flew to LA early to try to speak with him. Both Matthew Stafford and Los Angeles Rams head coach Sean McVay declined a conference call to speak with Detroit media this weekend ahead of the Week 7 contest with the Lions. While it's not terribly surprising that Stafford chose to only speak at his weekly media sessions that take place on Wednesday, it is interesting that he declined a request from a reporter who flew early to try to speak with him. Longtime sports reporter Carlos Moraes flew to California early to try and land a talk with the most polarized quarterback the Lions have ever had. Quote, according to the Detroit Free Press, there's a common courtesy in the NFL when a reporter from one second. My bad. Somebody called me. I think my part ready, but they ain't say nothing. So I had to order a part for my car. But it says, according to there's a common courtesy in the NFL when a reporter from a player's former team travels to his new city in order to get a one-on-one interview for a few minutes. The request is almost never denied, but Stafford said no Wednesday. He turned me down. He also turned down at least one other reporter. He declined a conference call with the Detroit beat writers. A couple of the reporters who covered the Los Angeles Rams told me they couldn't believe Stafford did this. Okay, while it's uncommon, Stafford preferred to remain tight-lipped with reporters and town only showcased his true personality on a handful of occasions. Stafford has remained complimentary of his former team and has not taken any opportunity to speak poorly of the four-family organization. Quote, I'm extremely happy to be here, Stafford said on Wednesday. I pinched myself getting the opportunity to play for this team with these players and these coaches. As far as comparing it to Detroit, I'm not going to do that. Okay? So, I mean, ultimately, man, my thing is this, man. They say, basically he didn't want to talk to y'all in Detroit. He said, I got y'all 12 years of interviews. He said, I got y'all years and years of interviews. I did everything for y'all, man. I played there. I want to speak to y'all. And maybe they wrote some bad things about him leaving and requesting the trade. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right? It is what it is. It is what it is. 1 second again. part right here. So I mean, that this is what it is, and this his opinion, but I don't really care. If it ain't like he talk bad about the city of Detroit, he talk about some writers, and like I said, we talked about this before. There's been an issue with Detroit media and the Detroit Lions organization. That's why you hear when some news break, it's never by Detroit beat writers, always from Adam Schefter or somebody outside the city in Detroit. And there's been a lot of beefing going on between the Detroit writers and the Detroit Lions organization. That's why they kicked Mike Valenti off the air. And they found out that their numbers was really, really low when they took their radio calling to the AM station, and they came back. And Wilton for 97 won a ticket, and CBS that they didn't conform to the ESPN and fire Mike Valenti. Mike Valenti is well in between in this rule, in between. He's well in the lines of the rules of the radio station. He's not saying nothing that's not true. The Lions get mad at people who speak the truth and bring up their track record for losing and this, that, and the third, but they don't try to put no effort to win. They get mad at the media members because they tell the truth, and they haven't even tried to improve the relationship between media. They not even try to improve the relationship between the media and the Lions. So, like I said before, they're gonna continue to talk shit. Only time they ain't gonna be able to talk stuff if we start winning. But instead of trying to improve that relationship and trying to meet them in the middle, okay, they just say F it. And like I said before, man, the media and I think that carried over with Stafford. He couldn't even give him a couple minutes. It is what it is. So maybe some of y'all people start having a disdain for Stafford, like y'all have for Barry and Calvin Johnson. Stafford not only did Barry and Calvin Johnson, I would have went anywhere. They allowed Matthew Stafford. They allowed to do what's best for Matthew Stafford and not do what's best for the organization. They allow him to pick a team that didn't even give us the best return out there. But Calvin couldn't leave, but Barry couldn't leave. So you got to understand, he's still team Forbes. He still understands the dynamic that there's beef between the Detroit media and the Detroit Football Lions organization. He understands that. So that is what it is. I don't think it's huge or it's big or nothing like that. But hey, they said it wasn't just Carlos; it was multiple writers. So hey, maybe y'all start having that disdain and start rooting for him like he Verlander. Verlander didn't even win shit in Detroit. Neither did Matthew Stafford. Didn't even come as close as Verlander, but he still celebrated, which is trash. But let me know what you guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Check out Detroit Lions Talk playlist. Share the video, subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up, like I said. Find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. If you want to advertise your channel, business question, inquiry, response, or video quest. Want to make a financial donation? Cash App, CJ Good 313, Venmo, CJ Good 313, PayPal link description. Appreciate the love and support. One time for the one time. Mercy Sports Talk. Peace.